My name is Harshavardhan Reddy Kummitha. It's quite a long name. You can call, people used to call like a Harsha. I'm from India. Like we are like a huge country. I came from South India. And like I'm doing my PhD doctoral school here, like economics.
I'm studying animal nutrition and feed safety and at a master's level. And I'm from Nigeria and I've been here probably a year, 7 months and some days I think. So far, but it's been good.
I'm Engineer Muhammad. I'm from Syria. I'm master student here, animal nutrition, and I have been here for 6 months, and I want to stay here about 2 years.
How is the Hungary? I didn't know before that what is the Hungary. Is it good country or I know it's in Europe, but I didn't know anything about the European history as I'm from India. And I'm a bit worrying, what is the Hungary, what is this, blah blah blah. I used to ask people, what is this, how is the country, and I just know that the Hungary is the famous in World War I. That's it I know, and I don't know anything.
I was working and everything, and then I was thinking, it's time to calm down because Kaposvári, it's for me it's like very calm and spiritual place because there is a lake and you can be with yourself and like get know more what you really want in your life. Don't be just in hurry, like work home. It's very good occasion to calm down, stop for a moment and think what I am really going to do.
My first day coming to Hungary, when I landed in Hungary, it wasn't really easy for me to find my way here. And when I got on the bus in Budapest and coming to Kaposvári, I was trying to tell the driver, okay, I'm going to Kaposvári Egyetem and all. Then I didn't know Egyetem means university. So I was telling him I'm going to Kaposvári University and it's like, nem tudom. And there was a woman who was sitting next to me who doesn't understand English and she just saw my frustration throughout the whole journey and she brought out a bottle of water and gave it to me. I was like, how do you know I needed water? And she couldn't speak English, so I would never forget that. She was caring.
Hungary is a very wonderful country. Actually, I don't feel like I'm abroad here because it's very close to Ukraine and the culture is very similar. But I like Hungarian food and Hungarian wine. And also I love sunsets on Balaton Lake because every time is different and it's just like masterpiece of something amazing. And also last month, we had an organized trip from university for students to go to Busha festival, in Mohacs. It's very cool. It was a lot of emotions, and what's one thing that I wonder? It's like in Hungary they have a lot of all the Nobel prizes. They won all the Nobel prizes except peace. And I was wondering, maybe it's because Hungarian way of thinking is it's very special. Because, for example, you usually say, "I'm going to Budapest" or "I'm going with my mama," and you say other way around. So I think your logic is quite different. It's in the middle of Slavic languages. You just hear, and it's very special. And I like to be here, and I like to speak with Hungarian people because I like they like do not think from the similar point of view or similar way of how it's going. They always think from all possible points, and they see the new ways of solving the issue, and they're very creative people.
After I came here, I have a lot of friends, Hungarian friends, especially I like to speak with Hungarians. Maybe they don't know English also, I like to speak with them because I like to speak with them to get a language.
Yeah, I know, like okos, some mivan, some common word. Almost, of course, we always use the almost joke.
Most of the time, it is not only our families that we need to stick to, that some friends will get to meet in life that will definitely serve as family, and I've met a few here.
I make more than 30 friends in just a short period, and friends here are so friendly. Yeah, students here are so friendly. But some kind of students, they can't speak English. That's why we find some difficulty to connect with them. But in general, they are very, very friendly. It's quite difficult because it's new to me, but I liked it, and I start to be friendly with students here and teach from them, and they trying to teach me and learn from them.
What I miss most about home is my family. No matter where you are in life, definitely there is no place like home. That's the truth of it. But one thing I love about Hungary is I come from a city that it's so large and so many people in the city, so there's a lot of hustling and bustling. And I come to a city here in Kaposvári that is so quiet, you know, everything is just so serene and all. So I love the quietness of this place. I come from a city that is so loud and all.
Actually, my previous works, they wait for me in Ukraine. I can come back anytime. I was working for Food Safety and Consumer Protection Authority, and I really feel like I can come back there, but I will see later because, you know, my country now is in a very important stage of its development, and I would like to do a lot.
If everything goes smoothly, I will finish my studies and marry Hungarian girl.
Yeah, I told all my friends, if you want to postgraduate, if you want to start studying, come to Kaposvári University because it's perfect.